Hi, I don't know what's gonna happen, but welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. So, right now I'm preparing an eBay order that I have to send out. It's also the pop-up shop for HAUS Laboratories. And I thought it was gonna be a little more crazier. Like I thought there was gonna be hundreds of people. There's literally probably only 70 people there, which obviously that's a cutoff from the 50 people she's only going to meet. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. Question mark, but we'll see. Also, I'm wearing one of my shirts, but you can't see right now. I'm talking so quickly because I'm in a rush and I have to go right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so update. We are going to the store. We actually are. Do I think I'm gonna meet her? Absolutely not. I don't have any expectations of meeting her, but I definitely did want to go to the store just to check it out, see some of the new products. So we're gonna do that, and maybe if there is a chance, we might meet her, but again, I highly doubt it. There's already people there. I don't think that's gonna happen today. Okay, so we're here at the store, but honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna stay because there's quite a few people here. I don't even know if she's here, but there's the store. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if I want to stay here. I'm too nervous. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Okay, we're staying. I was convinced we're staying. The line isn't that long. I thought it was going to be really long, but it's not really that long. But first things first, I have to eat, I have to go to the bathroom, I have to do my makeup, and then we'll get in line. Yes, I don't think she's there. I don't think she's there, so I'm taking my sweet ass time getting in there. I'm pretty sure she left already. Or maybe she's in there. I don't know. But we're going to the bathroom, then we're getting in line. Okay, so we're making our way to the store right now. We're gonna make the line. I'm kind of nervous just to see what's inside, but I'm also really excited. I also haven't eaten. I'm also out of breath, but I can't wait. We're waiting in a line right now. I'm excited. I'm excited to go in. Oh my god. There's a truck. Hi. Oh, we're going in. Oh my god, yes, we're going in. I'm excited. I'm definitely very, very excited. I can't wait to go in. Oh my god, yes, we're here. Hi Gaga. Yes. Oh my god. Music is out. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Looks so pretty here. Oh my god. Oh, so here's the new palette. This is Glam Room #1 of Fame. The colors feel really bad. I'm giving my review right now. Oh, pigment girl. Oh, more pigment. And oh, even more pigment. Wow, that is pigmented. Wow. Even though it's a neutral palette, it is very, very pigmented. Wow. Oh my god, it just looks so pretty here. Wow. They did that. They did that. Wow. Okay, so these are the lipsticks. They're in the shade Burlesque, which is universal. Also, that is my favorite song. I love that one. But oh my god, look at this. Wow. Oh my god. Wait, focus camera. Wait, I can't get the camera to focus. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, even like blurred, it looks so shiny and it looks so pretty. And oh my gosh, they're so weighty too. So you feel very luxurious. I love these. There we go. Oh, that is so good. Okay, pigment. Oh my gosh, look at how pigmented it is. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for that song. Oh wow. Hello, pigment. How are you? Okay, we're gonna Tati Westbrook this. We're gonna swatch them all on my arm, and then we'll show you. Okay, so here are the swatches of the palette right here. This is the first row. I don't know the names because I have to turn it over, and I'm kind of using both hands here right now. But here are the first 5 colors. They actually are really pigmented, if I'm being very honest. There's 2 mattes and 3 glitters. This one is like a shifting one right here. This one, that one right there. That one's like a shifting color. There's 2 metallics and there's 2 mattes. They're pretty good in my opinion. They don't crumble. There really isn't that much, you know, dust coming off. They're pretty good. I am speaking as if I know what I'm talking about, but they're really good in my opinion. As somebody who is not an expert at makeup, they're pretty good. Okay, we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully she comes out. Ma'am, I give you $70, you better come out.
Celeste, take my phone. Give her my phone. Sorry.
Okay, so I just ate my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I say that because I'm not eating anymore. It's like 6:40, and I barely just ate today. Like, I have not eaten the whole day, which is crazy, I know, but the store is over. It's closed already. She's gone. So now, I'm just gonna go to Nordstrom, Sephora, then I'm gonna head home. And I'm mainly going to those places because I need to see what I'm gonna get for Christmas gifts this weekend, so we're gonna do that. Guys, it's snowing, look, oh my god, it's snowing, yay. This happens every year and it's always just really pretty to take pictures of, oh my god. It's like dandruff falling from the sky, but it's snow, quote unquote, snow. If only it would snow in Christmas. If only it would snow in LA, sorry, not at Christmas, if only it would snow in LA. Okay, so it's like 10 p.m. I'm waiting for an Uber, aka my mom, to come pick me up because I told her I'm coming back home, and she's like, no, I'll come pick you up. She said that at 7:30. It's like 10 right now, so I'm calling her out here. But I do want to talk a little bit about the experience, just because looking back at it right now and just like having like a little more of a cold head, I kind of have some opinions on it, and I don't want to talk about them right now because there are still people from the party who are still there. By the way, it's 10 p.m. She's still in that little store. She's still in that pop-up shop having drinks, doing all that, and I have a few opinions on that. I have a lot of things to talk about, which I am going to be doing when I get home, because just to give you guys a little hint of what they'll see in the next second, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm just gonna say that. I'm a little bit disappointed. Okay, so we need to talk because I left you guys in a cliffhanger in the last clip, and I think it's time to address it. Also, my skin looks so glowing. It's the Dr. Barbara Sturm Glow. I went to Sephora. I went to Sephora as I was waiting for my mom to arrive, and I pretty much did my whole skincare with her products there. I know it's not that sanitary to use testers from Sephora, however her products are like in little droppers, so obviously no hands and nothing is going in it. Like, people are not putting their lips on it, people are not, you know, putting it in their face. It's literally droplets, so I felt a little bit more safe about that. Okay, so as I'm uploading my video at 11:43 p.m, I'm so sorry that Vlogmas Day 5 was so late yesterday. I want to talk about some things, and I want to address some things that I gave you guys pretty much a cliffhanger on about what happened. So I'm kind of disappointed with how things went. if I'm being very, very honest. I'm pretty disappointed with how this thing was executed because I feel like it could have been better. And I definitely feel like this could have been a really great day, not just for me, but for everybody else. I feel truly that this could have been a really good day for everybody else and for myself as well. I am not happy with the decisions that were made with this thing because I'm not even going to call it a pop-up shop anymore. This was a launch party with people being able to purchase the things, but this was a launch party, and the main objective for this, for her, was for it to be a launch party, not so much a pop-up shop, because a pop-up shop, typically a pop-up shop in a mall runs for at least a week. This one is only running for 2 days, and what I'm beginning to believe, based on the things that I saw, is that this wasn't supposed to be a pop-up shop. This was just supposed to be a little event space that they rented for a launch party for the new launch of the holiday collection. But this was never meant to be an actual pop-up shop. This was just meant to be a launch party. Because here's the thing that kind of upsets me. First thing is that I thought she was gonna be there already at 12 when they open. I thought this was gonna be like when Jeffrey comes to like a Morphe store, you know, like he comes out, he waves at everybody, he talks a little bit to everybody, then he cuts the ribbon, and then, you know, you go inside, you buy what you want, and then you meet Jeffrey. I thought this was going to be the same thing. You know, Gaga comes out at like 12, like talks to people, cuts the ribbon, and then, you know, the first 50 people in line go in to shop, and then they meet her. I thought this is what it was going to be. I would have been fine if I didn't meet her. Like, I would have been fine. I don't really care. I did not expect to meet her at all. I had no expectations at all. But I get there, and everybody in line tells me, oh, she's not here yet. And they told us that she won't be here until 4. So basically, everybody who camped out overnight from 9 p.m. until 12 p.m. the next day, who thought they were going to be able to meet her at 12 p.m. now have to wait 5 more hours to meet her at 4 p.m. And that's where things went awry for me. Obviously, I was able to go into the store. I actually liked being in the store. It looked really nice. There was no trace of Sephora anywhere because, if you don't know, the place where they're doing the pop-up shop used to be a Sephora, but they obviously transformed it for this into a HAUS Laboratories launch party. And you know, I like that they had everything on display. You could test everything out. I like that, and I like that idea. I think if this brand would have been with Sephora, I think it would do a little bit better, if I'm being very honest. Obviously, there is a lot of backlash with the brand about it being with Amazon because it's come to people's attention that Amazon does not treat their employees very fairly, and that their employees are put under awful working conditions, and that the wages, the pays are not good for Amazon workers. And you know, I really have no say in that. I have not done my research myself. That is just what people say about Amazon, so I really can't speak on that. But here's the thing that kind of upset me is, obviously I filmed when she came. You know, everyone was excited. Everyone was just, you know, happy that she was there and that they saw her and everything. I was happy that I was able to see her. She just waved at everybody. Then she went inside, and then, you know, the 50 people were already there. And then they put curtains up so that you couldn't see. Anybody who was outside couldn't see what was going on inside. The real objective of this started to emerge. And I don't want to put all of the blame on her because I don't know how much of a say she has in these things. Obviously, she didn't put her own money into this place. It was Amazon, because even the shopping bag right here, even the shopping bag says Amazon presents HAUS Laboratories. So obviously, she put $0 into this. It was Amazon's money that they invested into this little space. So I don't know how much of a say she has in this, so I don't want to put the full blame on her. But what she did was a very elitist and very opportunistic move of her to do. And I'm just disappointed with how things went. Because the real objective came in, and that was the influencers. This was never meant to be a pop-up shop. This was just meant to be a launch party for influencers to come and see the new products. This was essentially a launch party. This was not a pop-up shop for people to be able to look and test and feel and play with it and have enough time to purchase it. This was always just meant to be a launch party, and then the commoners can come in before and like see everything, and then tomorrow the commoners can come in as well. And I just don't like that. I don't like that she pretty much lifted people's spirits up to be able to come and play and purchase the makeup, but for a very short amount of time. If this was a real pop-up shop, this would be here for at least 2 weeks to give, you know, everybody, people who aren't from here, people who are visiting, people who are traveling here, enough time to be able to come in and experience the products. That's what a pop-up shop is. It's, you know, essentially a mini store, and it stays on for a week or 2 weeks to give people enough time to come in and test out the products themselves, play with the products, look at the products, and purchase them in person. And I don't want to pit companies against each other, but you know, I went to the KKW pop-up shop and I went to the Kylie Cosmetics pop-up shop. They were both there for a very long period of time. The KKW pop-up shop, I think, was there for a whole month at Century City, and that gave people who, you know, either weren't from here, who were visiting here, who were just in the area, time to come in, you know, play with the products, play with the makeup, and then be able to purchase it. Same with the Kylie Cosmetics pop-up shop. It was there for, I think, over a week. And again, over a week is enough time for people to come in from out of state if they're visiting, or people who just happen to be in the area to be able to come in and test out the products. This was not it. This was just a launch party, and then the next day the commoners can come in and, you know, look at things, but then after that, no more. And I don't like that. I don't like that because, first of all, this is a brand that says is all about inclusivity and kindness, and everyone is welcome, and everyone can use it, and everyone can wear it, and this is for the people, and this is for everyone, this is for my fans, this is for anyone who wants to love themselves. But then you shun people when the influencers come, when the people with the big numbers, the big money, the big influence, with the people who will get you the sales come in. You shun everybody out because you don't give a crap about anybody else. You just want to sell, and you want these people to help you sell. Well, let me tell you this, and I'm going to go off a little bit, and I really don't care if people say something. Nobody would give a shit about this brand if her face wasn't in it. I'm just going to say that right now. Nobody would give a shit about these products if her brand was in it, if it wasn't HAUS Laboratories. If this was an indie brand with no celebrity influence, with no backing from a multi-billion-dollar company, nobody would give two shits about this brand. The influencers you invited to this brand, to this launch party, the influencers you invited, instead of having your customers there, would not give two shits about this brand if your face wasn't in it. I'm just going to say that right now. And I'm saying this as somebody who is a fan of hers. Nobody would give two shits about the brand if your face wasn't in it. And that's not to say anything bad about the actual products. I'm just saying how things work. I'm just saying how some influencers work. If they don't see a big name, or if they're not given the things for free, they're not going to talk about it, and they could care less about your brand. They want it for free, so then you pay them to be able to promote it and advertise it, and then you get the sales. But that's because obviously your face is in it. But if your face wasn't in it, and if you didn't give them money, they wouldn't care. If you invited them to this, they wouldn't come because they just could care less and they have other things to do with their time. I'm just saying the truth. What I would have appreciated more is to, you know, F the influencers. Screw them. Screw them. Who cares about them? Invite your actual customers who are waiting outside to hopefully get a glimpse of you in. Okay, I just want to clarify what I said here right now. Obviously, I know that she invited the 50 customers into the store, and that was pretty much what I was getting at here. But what I was really trying to say was not just the 50 people, but also everyone else who came. For instance, Rihanna had a pop-up shop here when she did the Fenty X Puma, and you know, it wasn't just the first 50 people or the first 20 people to come into the store get to meet her. It was literally everyone who came into the pop-up shop. She even worked the cashier at one point. She was checking out people. They were able to take pictures with her and everything. That's what I was getting at, is to be able to interact with her actual paying customers and not people she has to pay for to arrive. The products are really nice. I think they're really great. I think they're high quality at a pretty reasonable price. I got 3 products. One of them is for my mom because she really wanted it. I got 2 myself. I got the Glamatech in this shade Flash, which I don't think is available just yet. And I also got the Risque Brow and Lash Sparkler, which I was dying to try ever since they unveiled it yesterday. So I will still support the brand. I still do like the product. I mean, if the products work, the products work. However, I think from now on, I will always have in the back of my head a small sour feeling purchasing from the brand, just seeing what happened, because I would have appreciated and respected more that instead of these influencers, she would invite her own paying customers to this, because you know, people thought she was doing this, you know, for her customers. She was doing this so that customers could come in and see the products. But in reality, she did this so that influencers could come in and, you know, promote it. And, you know, a lot of people are already speculating on the internet that this brand is a cash grab. And this just does not make that little rumor disappear any longer. So, that is it. That is literally all I have to say in regards to this. Actually, one more thing. This is the second time this happens. This is the second time this elitist move of hers happens. I was watching a smaller YouTuber by the name of Alexandra Anel, who is the eye model for Pat McGrath Labs, actually. She's the eye with the pretty eyeshadow that you see in Pat McGrath's Instagram. She went to the initial HAUS Laboratories launch party, and she said that the bigger influencers got a different wristband than the smaller influencers. And what that meant is that the bigger influencers with the bigger followers, the bigger numbers, the bigger subscribers got to meet her, take a picture with her and talk to her. And the smaller influencers were set to the side and they couldn't talk to her, they couldn't meet her. Like I said, I don't know how much of a say she has, but that is a very elitist move. And that is a very disappointing thing to come from a brand that says that it's about inclusivity and, you know, kindness, and we want everyone to love themselves, we want everyone to try this, we want everyone to feel beautiful, yet you're excluding the little guys and you're only going after the people who will give you the sales, who will give you the promotion, who will give you the advertising that you need. Obviously, I was very excited about the brand because it was Lady Gaga, and obviously I love her. She was the second CD I ever purchased, and so I was going to support this brand regardless. But this just gave me a little sour taste in my mouth, just, you know, seeing what happened. And look, I'm not saying, you know, don't have a lunch party. By all means, have a lunch party. Invite influencers if you want, but don't do it this way. Don't do it this way. I just think this was pretty shady, and this was just not something I enjoyed witnessing and I enjoyed seeing. I've been talking for like 15 minutes now and my voice is about to run out. Well, let me know what you guys think about this. I think I just rambled, but I just literally had to get it off my chest. I really just had to get it off my chest. I am going to do a video on the Lash and Brow Sparkler because I am really interested in this product. I really haven't seen a product like this before. People are saying it's a mascara. It's not much of a mascara. I'm going to talk more about this in a video. I think this will probably be one of the Vlogmas videos, or there might be two videos in one day. I'm not sure, but I'm going to make a video on this and talk to you guys a little bit more about it. I don't know if I'm going to go back tomorrow because my mom does want to go. She couldn't go today, but she did say she wanted to go tomorrow. So I might go again tomorrow, but obviously she's not going to be there. Thank God there's not going to be a long line. So we're just going to go in and shop. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe because the bills are going to pay for themselves. Help us out, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.